I never thought I would see the day where Lex Luthor and Amanda Waller kiss each other. Hello, everyone. Think the Great Reviews is back with another quick review. I just watched Batman and Superman Public Enemies for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really, really good adaptation of these characters. I think this is the one, if not the best, not Batman Superman movie, but when it comes to the chemistry and the dialogue exchange between each other, it is so good. There's so many good lines. I wish I could sit here and read them to you guys, but I kind of want to watch this movie again because I've never seen it before, and usually the animated movies I watch more than once just to, I don't know, get more familiar with them if I miss something. The only thing I did not like about this movie is I did feel like it was only an hour long. It doesn't overstay its welcome at all, and that's not a complaint. The only complaint I had was there was a lack of build up at the beginning, and then the payoff kind of felt like whatever to me. But other than that, everything else, you could say that is a big thing, but I like these characters so much that that didn't really bother me. I just love seeing Batman and Superman going back and forth. I love seeing Mr. Freeze, Solomon Grundy, Cheetah, Starfire. There's actually a couple of new villains in here I've never even heard of, and I just thought the animation was amazing as always. But the character designs in this movie in particular, Superman just looks a bit more muscular, and just each punch he throws, you can just feel it because the animation is so well done. There was another scene in particular I thought was amazing. I've never seen it before, and everyone's trying to come at Batman, Superman. Long story short, the plot is Lex Luthor framing Superman for a murder of one of his minions, even though it wasn't Superman. And there's not really a mystery, but I just love the part when they're all fighting at the government building or whatever, and they're outside, and there's like a big water fountain, and all you see is Superman just unleash a fucking tornado, and he just starts wrapping around. I have never, I have never seen him do that before. Same as Batman. There's a couple of gadgets that Batman used, a couple of tricks he used that just keeps how many movies I have seen with these two, and it still feels fresh, and it just puts a smile on my face. And I know this movie came out in like 2000, I think it was 2008, I think, or 2009. It still feels fresh and just it's awesome. It's a work of art when you look at it. It's such a beautiful little hour Sunday morning cartoon to watch. There was a couple of villains in here that I did not know, but the guy, if you have seen the movie, the guy that ends up killing the guy that ends up killing Lex Luthor's minion guy. I forget his name, but for when he's in it, he's not in it a long time. But I really like his character, and there's just one scene in particular where Supergirl punches him in the chest, and he's made of radiation. So there's a big hole of radiation in his stomach, and it's about to unleash. And he's like, "What are you doing? You don't realize what you just did. You're gonna destroy everyone and everything." And like, even though he's a villain, it just showed, some part of him still cares about the human race. It's just like little moments like that sprinkled throughout the movie that just really humanize the villains, humanize the heroes. Especially the one part when probably my favorite line of the whole movie actually is when Superman shows up and Batman goes where he goes to the Batcave, and Batman's like, "Where were you?" And he's like, "You wouldn't understand." And then there's like a pause, and he's like, "I was with Lois." And then Batman's like, "You're right, I wouldn't understand." And I was like, at that moment, I don't know, my brain took it as a joke, and I found it funny. And then like a couple of minutes went by, and I was like, "It's really not a joke." It just goes to show you that Batman, Bruce Wayne, doesn't have, never has had other than Catwoman a love interest, and I don't know. You can hear the emotion in Kevin Conroy's voice, and it's just so good. It's just like I said before. I don't want to repeat myself, but there's so many good one-liners like that develop the characters without giving them this big epic speech monologue for 20 minutes. It's just little one-liners here and there that make this movie stand out to me and make me want to go back and rewatch it. It wouldn't be, don't get me wrong, the action is amazing, but I just think they did a better job with the characters here and the dialogue. Overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I just think there should have been more build up at the beginning to get to this big climactic, big finale. But the movie was only an hour long, so I can't blame them. If you have not watched this movie, go watch it. It is amazing. One of DC's best animated pieces of work. It is nothing short of amazing. Not perfect, but it's amazing. So thank you everyone for watching.